We're from Iowa. We were in Tucson on vacation, and I went into preterm labor at 26 weeks and had to have an emergency C-section in Tucson. And Rosemary was here. She was a little under 2 pounds, very premature. You could see through her skin. They said the outcome wasn't going to be very positive.
She was tiny, and she'd fit in the palm of my hand, but she was actually a beautiful baby. As the weeks were going on, things just kept declining. I did not see hope for her.
They called me and basically said that I needed to come tell her goodbye because she wasn't going to make it. So I went and spent the day with her, and thankfully she actually got a little bit better, and that's when we decided, that's when she had to be flown to Phoenix Children's. And then once we got to Phoenix Children's, everything just did a complete turnaround. I really liked that Phoenix Children's is just for children, because that made me feel a lot better, because their only focus is children. Rosemary does have a trach, and she is vent dependent. There was a lot of things that we had to consider and make changes to when we were going back to our rental in Tucson.
If it's the first time going home with a child with medical needs, like, you don't know where to start, right? And so in many cases you have the fear of making sure that your baby is going to go ahead and come through okay, and the fear that you're going to be able to go ahead and follow the instructions that providers are giving you as a parent.
I was looking up the resources that the hospital had to offer, and I came across the Safe Sleep class. It was a class that if you attended, you would receive a playpen. So I was excited about that because I didn't have any baby stuff yet.
I remember her taking out a notebook and starting writing a bunch of questions down. She didn't know where to start, right? She had a lot of questions on what it would look like for Rosemary.
But I had noticed that the things being taught wouldn't necessarily pertain to my daughter, since I knew she was going to have a trach and a vent. So I stayed after class for like probably a solid hour, and they just gave me a ton of information, and they were very welcoming, and they asked me about my story, and they asked me about my daughter, and it was really nice, because they could have just brushed me off or gave me a flyer, and they were very sweet. And that's when they told me that she couldn't sleep in a playpen.
So what we did for baby Rosemary is provide her with a crib that looks a little bit more different. It is metal, it is foldable, and you can fit the trach tubes through the sides of the crib. And it's thanks to Team Taylor that we were able to have these cribs available for these special cases that are not your normal safe sleep cases.
I was very thankful for that, because I know that that wasn't something that they normally do. They really went above and beyond. And I also really liked that I felt that I had built a friendship with them, because whenever I would see them in the hallways or walking to the cafeteria, they would always stop and talk to me and ask me how I was doing.
She was able to leave more satisfied and have that peace of mind that she could replicate this at home.
We've gotten to the point where she's almost crawling. I kind of call it dragging. She loves toys. She loves making noise. We're at the fun stage.
Phoenix Children's Hospital was a huge asset in helping things get to where they are. She's amazing now. She's an absolute miracle.
Team Taylor does really support this work, and seeing families have that peace of mind, just seeing their expression, how thankful they are about the resource that they received. This information does make a difference. Not only do we reduce injury, but we save lives. Thank you so much to Team Taylor and everyone that supports this program. We couldn't do this without you.
It's awesome to see her with her siblings. It's awesome to see her playing and learning and growing. I almost forget that anything is wrong sometimes, just because she's so happy and she makes me so happy. So it's been really nice to see her grow and know that she's going to be able to have such a great life.